What's up, MTV? I'm Andy Barsness, currently 21 years of age from Minneapolis, Minnesota. I currently go to the University of Minnesota Duluth, studying biology, trying to get into pharmaceutical sales. I also work at AT&T. I'm a retail sales consultant, and I work there full time as well. As you can see, I'm very busy, full time student, and I work full time. And that kind of leads me into, I guess, what separates me from everyone else. I guess I'm going to cut right to the chase. Um, I was raised in a small town of 600 people, Wyoming, Minnesota, teeny town. If you can't tell, I am a very big country boy, but I also have a little bit of city in me as well. I was raised racing dirt bikes, riding four-wheelers, hunting, fishing. I did it all. I have a very country aspect to me, and that's really, I think, something that separates me from everyone else. I had to basically work for everything that I have. Everyone else today, like their parents buy them stuff, and they have all this cool stuff from their parents, and oh, I got a new car from my parents. I never had to work a day in my life. I've had a job since I was 16 years old. I've worked very hard for everything, but that made me who I am today. I'm very upfront, very stern about things. I have a backbone. I'm kind of that Midwestern kid, if you want to put it that way. I don't back down to anything. I have that style to me that's like, okay, this kid is serious. This kid means business. And I've kind of always had that badass backbone to me, and not a lot of people think that. They look at me, they're like, "Oh, you're too good looking to be from the country. Oh, you're just a city boy." They always stereotype me as that kid, but I'm not. I'm from the country. I was raised in a town of 600 people. I have that backbone to me that most people would never think that I do, and that's something that I believe really sets me apart from everything. Basically, an overlay like my family when I was growing up. I have two brothers and two sisters, and they're all way older. They're like in 28 right now, as of now, so they're about 10 years older than me. And basically, my parents split up at 16, so I was on my own when I was 16 years old. I had to have a job. I had to do everything. My parents were off too busy doing their own thing, so that really made me be really independent, made me into who I am as a person. I didn't have my parents that bought me things, did all this stuff for me. I did everything for myself, and I believe that's really something that separates me away from everyone else. I'm not afraid to back down. I have that stern background, and I think that's something that not a lot of people have today. It's not an attribute that you normally see. I mean, I had to work for everything. Everyone today, all of my friends, everything. Their parents just give them everything, and that's something that I believe is a bad quality. I think you should work for what you have and really be that person that aspires to achieve more, and that's something that definitely sets me apart. I'm a big leader. I always have been a leader. I'm always going to be in the forefront. I like being ahead. But I'm down to earth and I'm cool. Like, everyone loves me as well. I'm like the lovable person, but I will stand up for myself, and that's something that I'm not afraid to do. And you guys should know that. I mean, I won't back down to anything. If I believe I'm right and I have morals and beliefs, it's gonna happen. I also have the personality for this show. I mean, I am one of a kind. You will not find anyone like me, and I can promise you that. I'm very different. I've had a lot happen to me. Definitely, the ladies, man, the guy that is out there all the time looking for chicks, hanging out with chicks. I mean, I've hooked up with over 150 girls, so I'm not saying that's woo, but I got a little bit of spunk to me. I got a little spice, so another thing that is along with my day is my body. I work out all the time. I'm in the gym. I've done fitness shows, fitness competition shows. I like to be in that light. I like to be that person that's out there. If you guys can check out here real quick, if you guys can see that. So, I'm in the gym all the time. I believe appearance is the first thing that is the most important. You gotta have appearance, and you gotta have that impression that lasts on people. I've done modeling. I'm also a model. I do that as well, but I get busy a lot of time with school and working full time because my parents don't help me out like anything, I'm always paying for everything by myself, which I said like really does separate me from everyone else and makes me into the person that I am today, because I have to work for everything. I have that go-to get up attitude, and that's something that I really like about myself. It was a struggle when I was younger because I had to deal with all of it, but I believe that made me a better person and it made me who I am today. I like I said, I don't back down to anything, and that really does separate me because you don't find a lot of people nowadays that have everything, or like you don't see the people that have the backbone that really have that go get attitude. It's not like that. They're like, well, I guess so. They have that oh, whatever attitude, and that's not who I am. I will go out and make sure that, I get it, and that I'm the first one that does, and I promise you that. You guys definitely will not go wrong by picking me. I promise you that I'm the guy for this. I have the personality, I have the appearance, I have the style. I'm a model. Like, I'm the type of person that when I get in the limelight, I'm gonna blow up, and I promise you that. But you guys got to give me that chance. I basically, like I said, I work full time. I go to school full time. I don't have breaks. I don't have that luxury of taking time off and doing modeling and doing all of this stuff. I do it when I can, but that time is so limited. And if I just had this little bit of a window to get into that, I believe that I'm gonna make sure that you guys are like, wow, this kid is awesome. I'm so glad we picked this kid, and I can guarantee that you guys will be happy and that I am the guy for you. I was a sports type of guy in high school. Like I said, my parents broke up, so I have that very competitive attitude as well. And then they broke up, so I was kind of on a rebel phase, kind of stopped playing sports, and I went to the downtown area, and that's what makes me a city boy. I would go to the clubs every weekend. I was 16, 17 years old, going to 18 plus, got into 21 plus a few times, used a couple fake IDs, all of that stuff. But I have that understanding of that lifestyle too. So I'm kind of like a mix. I have the best of both worlds, and I believe you can't find that nowadays. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna make sure that you guys love me, and that I will make you guys love me. I'm that type of guy that everyone loves as well, and I'll make sure that you guys are like, well, did a really good job of picking this guy. Like I said, I have that combination of both. I have the backbone, I have that Midwestern style, and I think that's what you guys need, and that you guys should have on this show. I've always been the ladies' guy. Girls love me. I'm always where the parties are at. Everyone knows me. I'm crazy. I've had some crazy stuff happen. I guarantee every person on here is nowhere near like everything that I've done, experienced. Like, it's been crazy. I have a lot of stories. You can ask anyone; they're gonna give me a good reference. All my friends love me. Like, just the crazy shit we do together. It's awesome, and I believe that if you guys do pick me, that it's definitely gonna be the right choice. I have everything you guys are looking for. Like I said, I just need that little window to get in and finally give myself that break. I mean, I've been working forever, and I believe I'm the guy for this. I'm very down to earth, fun. Basically, go to school, work, sports, work out a ton, do fitness shows. Your regular average Midwestern boy, but you're not going to find me anywhere else, and I can promise you that. So, really hope you guys do pick me. Definitely going to be the guy for you guys. So, let me know. Get at me. We'll do this. All right.